Chloroplasts are vital organelles found in plant cells and certain algae, primarily responsible for photosynthesis. They are a type of plastid, a family of double-membraned organelles involved in the synthesis and storage of food. Here's a breakdown of their composition, structure, types, and functions. Composition. Chloroplasts are composed of various molecules and structures that facilitate their functions. Membranes. They possess a double membrane envelope, outer and inner membranes, and a third internal membrane system called the thylakoid membrane. Pigments. The most important pigment is chlorophyll, chlorophyll A, and chlorophyll B, which gives chloroplasts their green color and is crucial for absorbing light energy. Other accessory pigments like carotenoids are also present, aiding in light absorption. Proteins. Numerous proteins are essential for chloroplast function, including those involved in photosynthesis, for example, photosystems Y and 2, ATP synthase, rubisco, DNA replication, transcription, and translation. Many of these proteins are encoded by the nuclear genome and imported into the chloroplast. Enzymes. The stroma contains various enzymes, notably ribulose 1, 5-bisphosphate carboxylase oxygenase, rubisco, which is critical for carbon fixation in the Calvin cycle. DNA and ribosomes. Chloroplasts have their own circular DNA, cpDNA, and ribosomes, 70S ribosomes, reflecting their evolutionary origin from endosymbiotic cyanobacteria. The cpDNA encodes some proteins necessary for chloroplast function, but many are still encoded by the nuclear genome. Starch granules and plastoglobuli. These are found in the stroma and serve as energy storage reserves, starch, and sites for carotenoid breakdown, plastoglobuli. Ions and water. The stroma is an aqueous, protein-rich fluid containing dissolved ions essential for various metabolic reactions.
Structure. Chloroplasts have a complex and highly organized structure perfectly adapted for photosynthesis. Chloroplast envelope. This consists of two membranes. Outer membrane, a smooth, permeable membrane that allows the passage of small molecules and ions. Inner membrane. Less permeable than the outer membrane, it regulates the passage of materials into and out of the stroma. Intermembrane space. The space between the outer and inner membranes. Stroma. The homogeneous alkaline aqueous fluid that fills the inner part of the chloroplast enclosed by the inner membrane. It's analogous to the cytoplasm of a cell and contains chloroplast DNA, ribosomes, enzymes for the dark reactions, Calvin cycle, starch granules, and plastoglobuli. Thylakoid system. A network of flattened, sac-like membrane vesicles suspended in the stroma. These are the sites of the light-dependent reactions of photosynthesis. Thylakoids. Individual disc-shaped sacs that house chlorophyll and other protein complexes involved in light absorption and energy conversion. Grana, singular granum, stacks of 10, 20 thylakoids, resembling stacks of coins. This stacking increases the surface area for efficient light absorption. Stroma lamellae, or intergranal thylakoids. Unstacked thylakoids that connect different grana, ensuring communication and efficient electron transport throughout the thylakoid system. Thylakoid lumen. The internal space within the thylakoid sacs. In higher plants, chloroplasts are typically lens-shaped, biconvex or planoconvex, measuring 5 to 10 micrometers long and 2 to 4 micrometers wide. Their shape can vary in algae, appearing as net-like, band-shaped,
types of plastids of which chloroplasts are one. While the term chloroplast specifically refers to the chlorophyll-containing plastids involved in photosynthesis, it's important to understand that chloroplasts are part of a larger family of organelles called plastids. All plastids originate from undifferentiated structures called proplastids. Here are the main types of plastids. Chloroplasts. As discussed, these are green, chlorophyll-containing plastids specialized for photosynthesis. They are found in green parts of plants, especially in the mesophyll cells of leaves. Chromoplasts. These are colored plastids, other than green, that synthesize and store pigments like carotenoids, giving fruits, flowers. In some roots, they're yellow, orange, or red hues. They typically have a reduced thylakoid system compared to chloroplasts. Leucoplasts. These are colorless plastids primarily involved in storage. They are found in non-photosynthetic parts of the plant, such as roots and seeds. Based on what they store, leucoplasts can be further classified. Amyloplasts store starch. Elioplasts store starch. Elioplasts store fats and oils. Proteinoplasts, or aleuroplasts, store proteins. Etioplasts These are intermediate plastids found in plants grown in the dark, etiolated plants. They lack chlorophyll but contain a precursor pigment and a prolamellar body, which can develop into thylakoids upon exposure to light, converting the etioplast into a chloroplast. Gerontoplasts. These are chloroplasts that undergo a controlled degradation process during leaf senescence, aging. They lose their chlorophyll and thylakoid structure, often accumulating plastoglobular functions. Chloroplasts perform several crucial functions for plant life and, consequently, for most life on Earth. Photosynthesis. Primary function. This is the most vital role of chloroplasts. They convert light energy from the sun into chemical energy in the form of glucose and other carbohydrates. This process involves two main stages. Light-dependent reactions occur on the thylakoid membranes. Chlorophyll pigments absorb light energy, which is used to split water molecules, releasing oxygen and generating ATP and NADPH. These are energy-carrying molecules. Light-independent reactions, Calvin cycle, occur in the stroma. ATP and NADPH generated in the light reactions are used to fix carbon dioxide from the atmosphere into glucose. Rubisco plays a key role in this process. Oxygen production. As a byproduct of water splitting during the light-dependent reactions, oxygen is released into the atmosphere, which is essential for aerobic respiration in most organisms. Synthesis of organic molecules. Beyond carbohydrates. Beyond carbohydrates, chloroplasts are also involved in the synthesis of amino acids, essential building blocks of proteins, fatty acids and lipids, components of membranes and energy storage, nucleotides, building blocks of DNA and RNA, vitamins, hormones, phytohormones, nitrogen assimilation, the reduction of nitrite NOJ to ammonia NH3. A crucial step in incorporating nitrogen into organic compounds occurs in chloroplasts. Stress response. Recent research indicates that chloroplasts play a vital role in plant responses to abiotic, for example, drought, heat sample, drought, heat, salinity, and biotic, for example, pathogen infection, stresses. They act as environmental sensors, synthesizing protective compounds and signaling to the nucleus to initiate adaptive responses. Energy storage. They synthesize starch granules for temporary energy storage within the plant cell.